try not to say anything bad. All right, so number 5, identify linear pairs of vertical angles. Like I said, I'm going to go over a couple of linear pairs because there's a bunch of them. All right, so I'm going to first color it with color. But here's a linear pair that we could possibly have. CMA and AMF. If you look at the angles, they both share ray MA in the middle. I guess I'll use my mouse. In the middle over here, like right here. And then they are making opposite rays, or in other words, a straight line between the two opposite sides. So in terms of linear pairs, so I'll put LP over here, linear pair. One of them is angle CMA and angle AMF. Okay. I'm going to do one more linear pair. I can color my sense without I lost my letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, and then M. I'm going to do one more linear pair. Let's do this one. And this one. So again, a linear pair is defined by they share a side. We call that adjacent angles. And they make a straight line or opposite rays with their two non-sharing side, like the opposite sides, like the non-sharing ones. So for this one, I don't know if I can color code it. Another pair is BMA and angle AME. Quick note, you could technically swap the E and the A the same way you could swap the B and the M, so you could have AMB or EMA. That's still the same angle. M should be always in the middle though, because it's the middle of the angle. I just want to give 2 right there, but if you need more, that's fine. But you have, if you rotate all around, like 6 of them, so, or 12 of them, I think you can do it in reverse too. So I'm not going to do them all. But you can see how we make a linear pair even if there's an angle on the inside, because that larger angle might be able to make a straight line. Any questions on the linear pair stuff before we go to vertical angles? Okay. So some linear pairs. A, B, C, E. Let's do some vertical angles. I'm only going to name 2 pairs again. So I'll just call VA vertical angles. So vertical angles are angles that share the same vertex, but have opposite sides, opposite rays for sides. So for example, one is, and I'll color code it, C angle CMB and angle FME. So both of those angles are opposite rays to each other. Or I'm sorry, or vertical angles to each other. You could tell because the gaps are exactly opposite. You can see how the gaps are exactly opposite, or how the sides cause to be on both sides. I'll get back the test when everyone takes the test. All right? And no, I won't say who hasn't taken the test. Let's go to one more vertical angle. B, C, D, E, F. One more vertical angle. Let's take, I'm going to take a purposely a big one. So here is angle AME and angle BBMD. So even though this is bigger and has an angle or a ray inside, if you look at the color-coded part, you can see that they both have opposite rays, so that means they make straight lines, and both sides share the vertex. They also share a vertex. Okay? All right, those are vertical angles. Any questions on them?
Wait, what's a vertex again?
The middle of the angle. So like if you put your finger like this, the little gap right here. So the vertex for all these angles are M. In the next question, the vertex is Y, because that's the middle of the triangle. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let me finish most of my lesson, Ethan, during the classwork. I answer that. All right. So for this one, we have two angles here. Now, usually on these questions, I have to tell you whether or not, what did they add up to? I have to tell you, or I have to tell you that it's a bisector. In this, I did not tell you it's a bisector, nor I tell you explicitly what did they add up to. But we can see this is a straight line. If this is a straight line, then we know angle X, Y, W and angle W, Y, Z is a linear pair. Okay, so you look at me and you're like, okay, Mr. Tolo, is a linear pair, what up? So then we have to know something from our yesterday. Every linear pair is supplementary. So since I know it's a linear pair, the next thing I could say that is supplementary. Okay, now you say to me, Mr. Tolo, great, it's supplementary, what can I do with that? Well, if I know it's supplementary, then I know both angles add up to 180 degrees. So what I just showed there is a logic steps or a logic chain, you might call it. I knew it was a linear pair, and I could look at that. Since I know it's a linear pair, I can move on to say it's supplementary. Because I know the word supplementary means the two angles add up to 180. I know these angles add up to 180. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take both angles, add them together, and add it to 180. So I'm going to take angle 1 here, 3, and I'll scroll up a little bit. 3x plus 7. And I'm going to add the angle over here, plus 2, oh, not 3, 2x minus 2. And I should know that all adds up to 180 degrees. Again, with my logic chain, I know it adds up to 180 degrees. So from here, we're going to combine like terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. 7 minus 2 is plus 5 equals 180. Minus 5 minus 5. 5x equals 175. Divided by 5, divided by 5. X equals 5, 10, 20, 25. Yeah. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35. I thought that. So X equals 35. Before I move on to the next part of this question, number 6 is not done. We still need these two angles. Does anyone have any questions what just happened? Whether you want to chat it to me or you want to say it out loud. Does anyone have any questions about what just happened?
Can you do the problem again, the 3x plus 7?
Or what are we going to do with it?
Yeah, like what do you have to do?
What do we have to do? You have an idea?
I know
You
you.
have to plug it in.
Yeah, I agree. Plug it in. Ortel, is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're going to plug it in. That's the next step. And I'll keep the color scheme. So over here, we're going to take this x and plug in a 35. So that's 3 times 35 plus 7. 3 times 35, 70, 105 plus 7. This is 112 degrees, which is angle XYW. And the next one, I'll do it in green. We take this x and we're going to place it with 35. 2 times 35 minus 2. 70 minus 2. This is 68 degrees, which is angle WYC. And if you're not sure, you could check your work. 112 plus 68 does add up to 180. The key thing is here, since I know it's a linear pair, I know it's supplementary. Since I know it's supplementary, I know it's add up to 180. Since I know it adds up 180, I can put the two equations equal 180. You have to follow that logic. And I'm telling you it like this because it's very important when we get to chapter 2, which will be after the break. Any questions on this? All right, I'm going to scroll down. Keep this part up on the page. If you ever have to move your little camera, just move it. Let's talk about number 7. Two angles are supplementary. The measure of one angle is 3 times the other. Find the measure of the angle. All right, so there's a couple key words here. One, supplementary. And the other one, 3 times the measure of the other. Okay? So supplementary, you need to remember this. Supplementary means it adds up to 180. So this is going to become 180 degrees. So two angles are supplementary. 180 degrees is the measure of one angle, I'll call angle A, is 3 times the measure of the other angle. I call it measure angle B. So if B is, let's say, X, we said here 3 times more, I'll do it green, 3 times the measure. So if B is X, A is going to be 3 times X. Why 3 times X? Because it's 3 times the measure of the other angle. Any questions on the setup? If not, 180 degrees, combine like terms. 4x divided by 4 on both sides. X equals
45.
how much? 45? Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. So x equals 45. But let's look at the question. Find the measure of each angle. Well, we already established 45 is whatever B is. So A should just be 3 times 45. Notice how this matches this. It's the exact same thing. We're substituting. It was just up to you guys to figure out what the equation is. So this one should be 135. That looks like BS. Let me erase that and redo it. 135 answer. Oh, they had 5. Okay. Any questions on that? Sorry? Okay. Your mid check, so this is me checking if you're still paying attention, is to try number 8. Again, that keyword appears, supplementary, and notice what they tell you. You're trying to find the measure of each angle. So remember what you have to do afterwards, okay? So I want everyone to try that out. I'll be looking at the chat. You want to privately chat me. Ethan, I'm going to send you something real quick. And let me find the answer myself so I can actually check. So I'll be doing that. Make sure you're combining like terms correctly, like 10 and negative 40. Good, Jordan. So you found what X is. You have to do the extra step of plugging it back in. Ethan, remember, supplementary means 180, and you have 2 angles that add up to 180. So you want to take your measurements here and set them equal to 180. That's how you want to start. Leia, you got X, but you need to find the measure of each angle. So figure out what you need to do after that. Same to you, Jordan. I think I said that already, but just to make sure.
Mr. Tobel,
Leia? Yeah.
my name's Liel, not Leia.
All right. Leo? Liel. Okay, I see it now. Liel. All right. Jordan, first one done. Good job, man. Take like a 2-minute breather, okay? Liel. Yeah, I know. Morty, you posted it to everybody, man.
I know, I forgot. Sorry.
It's what it is. Okay. So you've Morty let the cat out of the bag in the situation, but it is 70 and 110. I would like you guys to keep continuing for a little bit, see if you get those answers. I'm still going to go over it just in case, especially for my guys. Kira, is it just too low, or is it muffled, or is it, am I like too far away? Is your something like that? I could take off my mask technically because I'm alone in the school. If you think that helps. There you go. See, I see you guys getting it right. Leo and Angela, good job. It's on and off, so it's just choppy, like the computer's choppy. All right. Is anyone else having problems with my audio? And like, is it choppy? Or Tug, good job.
I think it's just Kira.
Just making sure. All right. So I'll try to figure out later, Kira. Again, I'm going to record this and then post it on YouTube so you can rewatch it if it's too distracting and you need to check it again. Gabe, minus 40. Did you do minus 40 correctly on the second part, Gabe? Or did you do 5 times 30 incorrectly? Yeah, sure. All right, Gabe. Yeah, there you go, Gabe. So if you're still working on it, still work on it. I'm just going to start writing out the work so that when I post it later, it's there. But you do want to start off by, let's call this A and let's call this B. Not let's call it, it's already called that. So it's going to be 180 equals 2x plus 10 plus 5x minus 40. Combine like terms, you get 7x. This is a negative 30. Make sure it's a negative 30 equals 180. Because it's a negative 30, you're plussing 30 on both sides. If you don't plus it, you're going to get like weird decimals, I imagine. So 210 equals 7x. Divided by 7, divided by 7. 30 equals x. Good to know that 30 equals x, but we got to plug it back into here and into here. 2 times 30 plus 10. I'm going to skip right to the answer, which is 70 degrees. And then 5 times 30 minus 40. Skip right to the answer. That ends up being 110 degrees. Okay? So your answers is angle A is 70 degrees. Voila. And angle B is 110 degrees. Okay, and Sarah, I see you typed it in, good job. All right, so let's go to the next one. Number 9. Two angles are complementary. One angle is 9 more than twice the another angle. Find the measure of each angle. Okay, so two angles are complementary. So two angles are complementary, important. And one angle is 9 more than twice the other. That's a lot of things going on, but we can handle it. Okay, first off, we need to remember what complementary is. Complementary, unlike supplementary, is not 180, but half of 180, which is 90. You're getting that right angle going on. So complementary is 90 degrees. Since we know it's complementary, we know it's going to be 90 equals something. The measure of one angle, the measure of one angle is 9 more than the other. So let's call this angle A. Now let's call the other one angle B. So angle A is 9 more than twice the angle of B. So 9 more tells you it's plus 9. I had 9 more dollars, so I had plus $9. Then twice the other angle. So twice the other angle, which is B. I think you guys like using X better, so I'll make it X. So 2X. So 2X plus 9 is the other angle. 2X plus 9 is the other angle. And then the first angle is obviously just X. So then we have 2X plus 9 plus X. From there, we're going to go. Yes, no problem. We could do this. So let's combine some like terms. 2X and X. That's going to be 3X plus 9 equals 90. Minus 9, minus 9, draw it over here. It's going to be 81 equals 3X. Divided by 3, divided by 3. X equals 27. Okay. But remember, we're finding the measure of each angle, not just x. So because of that, we're going to plug it in. Well, first off, this is just x. So we know angle B is just 27. Angle A, we're going to plug it in. 2 times 27 plus 9. 2 times 27 is 54, my bad. Plus 9, that should equal, let me rewrite it here.
63.
Yeah, 63, good. And I'm just going to rewrite it here so it's a little bit more legible. 9, so 54 plus 9 equals 63 degrees. Circle that, circle this. And then let's think about it. 27 plus 63 does add up to 90. So it seems like what we said was true. Okay. Any questions on the setup there? Because there's a lot of things going on. There's setup in the word problem. There's knowing the word complementary. If not, your exit tickets down below. A and B are complementary. Remember, complementary is 90 degrees. Find A and B. Oh, sorry. Find A and B if A is blah and B is blah. And somebody already got me ahead of time. Give me a second. Let me just solve it myself. So then that's going to be.
Wait, when it's complementary and we
Mhm.
put like, is it like equal 90 instead of equal 180?
Perfect, yes. Equal 90 for complementary, equal 180 for supplementary. What the? Your x is going to be a decimal, I believe. So I would say change it to a decimal. Use your phone calculator if you wish. No, that is 90. Leo, what did you do? Or what did you get for x? Just type that for me. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Yeah, I'm getting that, Ethan. Wait a second. 15. Ethan, that's the X I got. Leo, how did you get what you got? Can you explain your work a little bit, Leo? The X at least. Sarah, I think that's correct. Yeah, give me a second though. Morty. Your one angle cannot be bigger than 90 if they add up to 90. So there's no, at that point, you got to say, no, that can't be right.
Oh, sorry. I thought that they were supplementary, so I was doing it as if they were supplementary.
So do it as a
All right, I'll-
compliment.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the, yeah, I know the answers. So Angela, you were the first one to actually get the answer. Great job. You're free to go if you wish. Let me just write your name.
Thank you.
No problem. And I think I already said Sarah. Sarah, you're free to go.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm scrolling down, guys. Jordan, you're free to go, my man.
Thank you.
Ethan, you are right with it's that X. It's that value is X. So when you plug it back in, it's going to be 15 times whatever your x value is, plus 13 for A, and then find times whatever your x value is, minus 13. So you remember, you're times it. Don't make it like 150, something like that. Ortel, you're good. Julia, you're good. Both of you have a great day.
Mr. Tabal, can you repeat the question?
Repeat the question. Can you not see it on the screen?
Oh wait, so we're supposed to answer the last question on under 9. Like-
Yeah. So you're answering the question. You're giving me what angle A and B is. Morty, you give me A, and just give me B, and you're free to go.
Hold on.
Gabe, you're free to go. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Good job. Lael, there you go. Did you add the 13s together, Lael, the first time around? Shaul, if it adds up to 90, how could one angle be 1,363? Morty, you're good. Remember, they add up to 90.
Thanks, Mr. T.
No problem. Oh, okay, Leo. But you are free to go, Leo, if you want. Zach, you gave me A. Give me the B. It helps if you just type both answers at the same time and then press enter, because what happens is like somebody else's message get in between your guys's. So try to do that. Open the camera. Okay. Ethan, good for A. Zach, you finish it off. Good job, my man. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too, buddy. Sam, no. Sam, tell me what your X was.
Am I good for B?
You got the B? Let me see. Ethan, you got the B.
No,
You're
I
free
did,
to
I did it
go.
wrong. I realized I did it wrong.
All right. Ethan, you just send me a private message. What do you want to do about the thing?
Should it? Oh. You have,
Unless
to
you
do
want.
it,
What's up?
you have to do it on Zoom, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
I don't care when I take it.
When is your learning lab?
Fifth period, I think. Fifth period. Right before.
Okay. So it already passed. So let's take it during lunch, okay?
Can I just take it tomorrow during learning lab? Because that's a free.
Sure then.
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, wait, Mr. Tabal.
Kira, good job. And then I think it was Shul. Go ahead, my man.
Thank you.
Shul, no. X is not that number.
Could you post this when you're done?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're supposed to find the angles of A and B, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is 15 times whatever plus 13 equals 90. Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
So I want to set it up, Shul. And plus, I'm
Okay.
going to post this on YouTube. So it'll help.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but stay.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
Like,
So 90 is going to equal 15x plus 13
right.
plus 5x minus 13.
Oh, so it's both of them.
Yes. Sam, was your setup okay? What's happening with your answers? They're a little weird.
Yeah, I don't understand how to do it.
All right, let's follow along then. I'm going to combine like terms. 15 times plus 5 equals 20x.
And then 0.
This one, 13 minus 13 becomes 0. So I don't need to write anything. That's 90.
So it's 4.5.
Good. So then I divide 20 both sides. Yeah. And you're going to get x is 9 over 2, or 4.5 equals x. And let's solve for each one. So I'll do the first one in red on the left. 15 times 4.5 plus 13. So that is over here.
Yeah, it's 80.5.
Yeah. What is this part right here?
Which part?
15 times 4.5.
15 times 4.5.
Yeah.
Is that not for angle A?
forget it. It's 15 times 4 is 60, 67.5 plus 13. So that's going to be 80.
And a half, yeah.
Okay. And then the other one is going to be 5 times 4.5 minus 13. That's going to be
9.5.
the end result is 9.5, and this 5 times 4.5 is just 22.5. And look, 9.5 plus 80.5 adds up to 90. All right?
Okay.
All right, you're both free to go, guys, all right?
All right.
Sam, did you ever figure out what was happening, though?
Have a good day.
No problem, Joel.
Thank you.
All right, Sam, did you figure out what you were doing wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, what was happening? Just tell me.
I put the I was doing it in my head instead of like doing it on a piece of paper, and I guess I just mixed it up a little bit. I thought I was able to do it in my head.
Nah, keep it on paper, bro. Like I do on paper. So I think you should do it on paper too, okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right, have a wonderful day, man.
You too.